So cool. So we're going to go into something that I've just listened to and have been listening to, which is your newest, hottest single, which is Halos and Horns.
I'm so proud of it.
So tell me a little bit about, I mean, because you're the songwriter for that, right? So, and you've songwrite with some pretty cool people too.
So the writers behind Halos and Horns, we just call them my dream team. You know, I get to write with so many people and so many of my friends, you know, and all that stuff. And Nashville is such a cool community in that way that a lot of my best friends are also my songwriters and that kind of thing. But the way that I write with Stephen Hundley and Eric Dodd has just continued to just change and be really, really cool. And so Stephen and Eric and I wrote Halos and Horns together. And I remember Stephen mentioning the title to me, and I was like, hey, I have to have that. I was like, honestly, my writing calendar, my tour schedule, whatever, is pretty busy. If you could just hold on to it for me, rad. And like, that to me is such a cool title. He didn't have to do that. But Stephen loves me, and I love Stephen, and he's such a good friend of mine, and he kept it for me. And it was just one of those writing days where we walked out of that place like, I don't even know how we just did that, but this song is something. You know, like this song is something very cool, and it's a new page for me as well, because I've always wanted to feed into my love for Western and rodeo and country, but I've always kind of had a little ego issue growing up my whole life that maybe I didn't get to look that way because that's what I was expected to look like. Also, I don't look Western by any means. I will always wear my Nikes with my felt hat. Like always. I'll always rock tattoos, Nikes, and a felt hat. Like that's my thing.
Tattoos and horns.
Cool. Yes. I got Longhorns for Halos and Horns right here. I did. Oh, nice. I got Longhorns right here. They're on my Instagram. But so cool. And then to take just the acoustic work tape as it was and then take it to my producers was just a whole other level of magic. I've been very lucky to write with this amazing writer named Sarah Bryce for the last couple of years. And she wrote like Wildflower and Stones and a lot of stuff on the last album, Stones. And Sarah's husband is Lee Bryce. And so we've gotten the writing room together, Sarah and Lee and I, and just got to spend some time together. And he's played me some work tapes and stuff like that he's wrote for other projects, and they were just raunchy and they were cool. And so I just really was like, well, worst case he can say no. So I called Lee and I was like, hey man, you know, I have this song and I just think it would be so rad if you would work with me on it and produce it with me because of these work tapes that you showed me. And he goes, dude, I'm in. But also, those work tapes that I showed you were really just produced by my bud. So what if we come in and co-produce it together? And I was like, okay, well, do I know him? And it was freaking Jared Neiman.
Right.
So like Halos and Horns has just been me and this amazingly talented engineer in Nashville named Cody LaBelle that's on Lee's team. And then Lee Bryce and Jared Neiman, all just like spending really, really rad, fully influenced nights in the studio, you know, just like figuring out what Halos and Horns is and what it sounds like and like what samples we were going to use and if it sounds like a coin purse or if it sounds like Spurs, you know, and like stuff like that. And it was so cool. And for all that to come together and be freaking Halos and Horns is the sweetest thing on the planet.
Awesome.
I'm very proud of this song.
Well, that's a bitchin' segue right into it. Let's get you playing a little bit of Halos and Horns right here on the What's Up North County.
Hey you guys, my name is Allie Colleen. This is my song Halos and Horns.
I'm a Sunday morning sinner in a white church, on my knees praying till it hurts in the back row of all the other lost souls. I'm a double shot of whiskey in a dive bar, a cowboy looking for a wild card I can take home for the sun I'm long gone. Boiling hot and freezing cold, holding on to let it go, and I don't know why. I can't pick a side. I'm a surefire bet, I'm a long shot gamble. Easy to love, but I'm hard to handle now. I'm an angel mixed with a hell-bent rebel, got a heart of gold, I'm a silver-tongued devil, and I don't know why I'm always torn between the halo and the horn. I'm an 8-second rider trying to make it last, a long-haul trucker trying to get there fast like a dust cloud. Only see me on my way out. Tougher than the leather in the Bible Belt, softer than the petals of a mission bell. I'll make your blood burn and you'll like it when it hurts. I'm a shirt for bed, I'm a long shot gamble. Easy to love, but I'm hard to handle now. I'm an angel mixed with a hell-bent rebel. Got a heart of gold, I'm a silver-tongued devil. I don't know why I'm always torn between the halo and the hearts. I'm a shirt for bed, I'm a long shot gamble. Easy to love, but I'm hard to handle now. I'm an angel mixed with a hell-bent rebel. Got a heart of gold, I'm a silver-tongued devil. And I don't know why I'm always torn. It's just the way I am. Oh, I was born between the halo and the horns. Between the halo and the horns. Wide open, like that sky out on the plains. Hard up on that saddle, it's as golden as a grain. Just going wherever that wind blows, rolling like a tumbleweed with lightning in them bones. Chasing down the hard ranges, yelling at the storm. Stronger than the barbed wire, rugged, tough, right to the core. Running down wild horses with those wranglers soaking wet. She'll catch 'em, yeah. That girl's as cowboy as it gets. But let me warn ya, she ain't looking to be tamed. That leather's gonna burn you if you try and take the reins. No fences, knows no lover's law. When it comes to her freedom, she'll pay the leaving cost. Running down the hard ranges, yelling at the storm. Stronger than the barbed wire, rugged, tough, right to the core. Running down wild horses with those wranglers soaking wet. She'll catch 'em, yeah. That girl's as cowboy as it gets. Ooh, steal your heart just like a bandit. The spirit echoes through the canyon, running down the hard ranges, yelling at the storm. Stronger than the barbed wire, rugged, tough, right to the core. Running down wild horses with those wranglers soaking wet. She'll catch 'em, yeah.